go to this one. In y direction, it is said that, okay, the acceleration is constant, of course constant. Here we'll have the acceleration. Okay, A and where? So A is constant 9.81, which go downward. Okay, this is the A. Once we consider this A as a constant, which is downward gravitational gravity, you can use this equation. Okay, it is go downward. So in this equation, it depends on your axis. If you put this is positive x, this is positive y. So because of A is downward, your A will be negative 9.81 because you consider this positive and that positive. It depends on your axis later on. Okay, but the A itself must go downward 9.81. Okay, acceleration. Okay, so if you take this one, we go to the y direction. You will sit here. Okay, so the x direction. So I will put in the x direction. X direction. Okay. Other thing is you should know here, sit that somewhere here. Okay. Okay. The only acceleration that exists for projectile is in y direction. Okay, in y. Okay, in y direction. So meaning that A x equal to 0. There is no acceleration in x direction. Okay. The only direction exists in this curvilinear motion for xy analysis is only on for projectile. Is only for ay, which is 9.81 downward. So ax equal to 0. Because of ax equal to 0, we will put here later on. This will be 0. This will be 0, and this will be 0. So the equation for x direction will be, once it is 0, v equal to u. Once this one is 0, v equal to u also. So you have v equal to u, 1. Vx equal to ux. And this one is 0, so the other equation is sx minus sox equal to uxt. Okay, so for x direction, we only have two equations because the acceleration is 0. So we have v equal to u, sx minus sox equal to uxt. Okay, implication of this one, v equal to x, v equal to u is said that velocity in x direction equal to constant. So velocity in x direction always constant. Okay, because of this equation. Okay, so the thing that you need to remember again, the only acceleration exists is a 9.1 downward acceleration of x equal to 0. Because of that, we only have two equations here, v equal to u and s minus sox equal to uxt, so that the velocity in x direction always constant, didn't change. The velocity only changed in y direction. Okay, so what else do I have here? Time this one. Okay, that's all for the equation. So you have three equations in y direction and only two equations in x direction. And the y and x, the equation, you cannot link between y and x. Okay, it is a separate equation. But the thing that can be linked here from y and x is the t. Okay, the time here. Okay, because you have a moving component moving this way. Okay, if you say about this is okay, let's say we have vy vx. Okay, we have x. There is no link between velocity in y and x direction because the vx is already constant. Vy you have to calculate, and also ay if is this one ax equal to 0. Displacement, this is displacement of sy. This is displacement of sx, for example. So we don't have the link, but this is the same. Only one component. So to arrive at this point, it is arrive at same time. Okay, so the t must be same. So the thing that link between these 4, 5 equation is only the time. Okay, So sometimes you are required to find from here, but you don't have the time, so you can go to x direction first, calculate the time, and then put that in that equation, and then you have the resultant from there. Okay, so that is for that one. And we want to observe the projectile motion. Observe the projectile motion. We will explain here in detail for you the projectile motion. So I will just give a briefing of the projectile motion. So here I will draw the velocity. Let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4 points at same level. I'm drawing same point here, same point and same point. Okay, so let's say we are taking 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is point A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Okay, so let's say I'm drawing the velocity of the component. So here we have VAX, VA, VAY, and then here we have VBX, VBY, VCX, VCY, VDX. Okay, and then continue this part. Okay, notice that I will draw the V in same direction here, which is VEX, because of this one. Velocity is constant in terms of magnitude and also direction. So here is VF X, and the last one VGX. Okay, so and the component going up and then going downwards, so the velocity in y direction must be going down now. So this one is VEY, here is VBY and VF, and VGY. Okay, that is for that one. Okay, several things that you need to notice here is, first one, the velocity in x direction is constant, so we have same here, meaning that the VA equal to VBX equal to VCX equal to VGX, and so on. Velocity in the x direction always constant in terms of magnitude and also direction. Okay, and now notice that where I draw the velocity of y. Okay, here the length, not just I'm drawing the length. You see that the first length is the longer one, quite shorter, and here they got nothing. Okay, so here take the longer, and longer. Okay, so now you see that as the component moving up, the velocity in y direction will increase. Okay, as the component moving up, the velocity in y direction will increase until it reach the top point. At this top point, Vy at D equal to 0. When you change direction, same in rotational motion. When you change the direction, okay, before going down, the velocity at the maximum point must be 0. Only the velocity in x direction exists. Okay, which is constant, always constant. Okay, then it will take the velocity going down faster and faster, and you will notice here and this one, here and this one. Okay, at the same level, VCY will equal to VEY, opposite direction but same magnitude. Okay, same as this one. If I'm taking VB, VBY will equal to VFY. Okay, same direction and opposite direction but same magnitude. When it goes down for the same level. Okay, so what else is here? It's up, the velocity increase, decrease and then increase again. Okay, the velocity while the acceleration is constant, acceleration only a. Okay, that's all for that observation for XY analysis. Okay, so again, XY analysis normally used for projectile, the component that don't have the power by itself to move to moving, but it's only depend on the initial movement thrown by something. Okay, like a trajectory of a ball and something, and then we can use XY analysis where we will apply these three equations using constant acceleration method, because the acceleration is constant, which is only in y direction downward, ax equal to 0. So we apply this in y. Once we go to y, because of a is 0, we will have only two acceleration from this x direction. Okay, the only thing that we link between these two is the time. Okay, and observe from here, as it take the height, the velocity will decrease for y direction. Okay, and it go to 0 at the highest point, and it will take again the velocity at same level. The velocity of y will be same magnitude, opposite direction, but for x the velocity must always constant. Okay, and the acceleration only a downward. That's all for introduction. We go to question later on.